So small groups are kind of like cakes. I mean, if you think about it, if you have the right ingredients and the right proportions, you can get something that's really wonderful and beautiful and delicious. But if you have the right ingredients in the wrong proportions or the wrong ingredients altogether, then it doesn't really end up turning out very well. So what I'm going to talk about is the basic ingredients. Am I supposed to be looking at this camera? Okay. So I'm going to share with you the 4 basic ingredients of a small group with you. Over the next couple weeks, we're going to talk about this. Now, they're all pretty simple, but they still require some effort on your part as a group, so let's jump in. Now, ingredient number 1 for a beautifully baked small group would be a teaspoon of kindness. Then we're going to add 2 cups of generosity. I'm actually not going to do this baking analogy for the whole time. That's kind of crazy, so just give me a minute. Okay, now the first element I'm going to talk about is serving. God has called all Christ followers to get involved in the mission of helping people experience full life in Christ. And one of the most practical ways that we can do that is through serving the people that are around us. I mean, God has given each person and each small group unique experiences, abilities, and spiritual gifts. And the idea behind being on mission as a small group is that you will serve using the unique things that God has brought together in your group. And as you discover your group's unique missional fit, don't settle by making serving an add-on that you do every once in a while. Make it a key part of what you do and who you are as a group. Now, for example, if all the people in your small group are really into yoga, and some of the people in your group happen to have farms with, like goats on them, maybe you should provide goat yoga classes for people. I know it sounds weird, but it's a real thing. I mean, it's a real thing, people. Look it up. Now, a way our small group has chosen to serve is by making meals together once a month. We know what it feels like to be blessed by a meal after just having a baby or moving into a new house, going through a transition, having sickness in the house, or losing a loved one. Each family in our group shares their meal with someone who could use that encouragement and that support. And the cool thing is this is a way that all the little kids in our group can be part of serving as well. Now in Hebrews 10:24 it says this, "And let us consider how we may spur one another on towards love and good deeds." Make your small group that place where you spur one another on towards the mission of God that He's calling each of you to. Here's the bottom line. As you wrestle with how and where your group should serve, pray about it as a group, talk about it, and try something that makes sense for your group. Here's a question I'd like for you to talk about as a group. What is one thing that your group has uniquely in common together?